the stratosphere to the now and here, from the vaulted blue direct to you, it's Rocky, the flying squirrel.
Hi there. I was born to be airborne and to soar beside the stars on a cold November morn. I was born to be airborne. I was born to be airborne and to roar right up to Mars on a clear November morn. I was born to be airborne. Now some squirrels could live in a tree, not me, oh no siree. And some squirrels spend all winter long working on a slavin', and you know what they're saving. That's not for me, for we. I was born to be airborne and to soar beside the stars. Yes, it's plain as plain can be. I love flying, for you see. I was born to be airborne. Soar beside the stars. Yes, it's plain as plain can be. I love flying, for you see. I was born to be airborne. Now, here's that bellowing baritone, that trembling tenor, that alto with antlers, my friend Bullwinkle Moose.
Howdy, record players! I'm Rocky's pal, I'm Rocky's chum, so greetings, culture bugs. I soar through space at such a pace, but why must I always fall on my face? I'm always true to Rocky, who can count on me, yes sirree. I'm fierce and lion-hearted, though I read poetry. I'm brave and real quick-witted and noble as a noble steed. I'm sturdy like Gibraltar, and nothing can alter that, yes sirree. Old Bullwinkle the Moose, that's me.
Well, Bullwinkle, we're on a record at last.
Yeah, sort of makes me dizzy spinning around like this. And around, and around, and around.
What's the matter, Bullwinkle?
Must have a scratch on my tonsils.
Well, what did we do on our record?
We'll stand on our record is what?
You know what I mean.
Yeah. How about if I do my famous juggling act? Like this. Oh,
No. It's got to be something people can hear.
Believe me, when I juggle, you can hear it. Maybe I better practice some more.
Maybe you better read poetry instead.
Maybe you're right. Hello, poetry lovers. Today's poem is a story of crime in the big city. Tom, the piper's son. Boom, boom, boom. Tom, the piper's son, stole a pig and away he... Oop.
Police officer, what do you got in the bag?
It's a sort of a pig.
You got a permit to pack a pig?
Well, no, I...
Better come along with us.
You know it's a felony to pack a pig over a state line?
No.
Pig napping.
But it's a pig in a poem.
What, a pig in a poke, huh?
What poke, poem, pig in a poem.
Pig poem.
Not so pig, just about...
You making fun of the way we talk?
No, but it's catching.
Name?
I'm Tom, the piper's son.
All right, Piper, son, what were you going to do with the pig?
Well, the poem says the pig was eat, but...
Gonna eat it, huh?
No.
On a platter, huh?
No.
Apple in its mouth like that?
Certainly not.
All right, Piper, son, you can go, but don't leave town.
Thanks. Can I have my pig back?
No. Evidence.
Darn.
One more thing, Piper, son.
What's that?
You got an apple on you?
Boom, boom, boom. And here's another one about a piper. Hi there, poetry lovers. We got a real treat in store for you today. A special guest, Mr. Peter Piker.
That's Piper.
Yeah, Mr. Piker is the star of the well-known famous poem, Peter Piker Picked a Peck of Pickled Peppers.
That's pickled.
That's what I said, pickled. A peck of pickled pickers Peter Piker picked.
The name is Peter Piper.
And you can call me Bullwinkle. If Peter Piker pecked the pickle peekers,
Oh, brother.
where's the pickle peeker piker pecked? How's that?
You got a bad case of pookles there, fella.
And that's our first question. Where are they?
Where what?
The peppers, the pickle peppers.
Oh, I'm out of the pickle business now.
You are?
I couldn't say it either.
Hey, that's great. What are you doing now?
I helped my sister Susie.
And what does she do?
She sells seashells at the seashore.
That's better. Well, goodbye now.
Oh, no, not yet, Bullwinkle. We got a long way to go.
But I've run out of poetry.
Maybe Mr. Peabody would let us use one of his adventures on our record, Bullwinkle.
Well, leave us go up to his penthouse apartment and ask him.
Right. Up, 50 stories, 80 stories. Hey, there he is now. He's standing on his head.
Just doing my yoga exercises, Rocky. Besides, I always sing better upside down. Peabody here, Sherman too. You're privileged to hear me sing for you. I've studied years at the Met. As we say in showbiz, you ain't heard nothing yet. Peabody here, Harvard grad, got my degree at 4. Not too bad, a genius am I. Don't bat an eye. The actual factual fact is, at math or music, I'm a whiz. Though it may be true my voice is so exceedingly high, only dogs and voice teachers hear it. Actually, other dogs have masters. I'm the only dog with a master's in musicology. That's why this superior canine in any difficult area is fine and dandy. Being able to speak 17 languages, including Gaelic, which I picked up from an Irish setter friend of mine, comes in handy. Peabody here, Sherman too. You're privileged to know me, lucky you. And by the way, in closing, let me say, if you need any help in getting your PhD, why, feel free to come to me. Do feel free to come to me. I'm right there, glad to help, even if you're right side up. Peabody here.
Hello out there. Peabody and Sherman here. The Wayback Machine, my incomparable invention for traveling through time, has been set for the year 1513.
Which direction are we heading, Mr. Peabody?
South, Sherman, specifically Florida, and our host will be the illustrious Spanish explorer Ponce de Leon, the man who sought the fabled Fountain of Youth. The Wayback took us way back instantly to a small clearing in the heart of the Florida Everglades. We saw no sign of Ponce de Leon or his men, merely a large tent with a white object flying above it.
Ponce de Leon's flag, Mr. Peabody.
That's no flag, Sherman. That is a baby's bib. What's more, as we rounded the tent, the clearing abounded in diapers, and there, slaving over a washtub, was the distinguished explorer.
Oh, Mondays. How I detest Mondays.
Buenos dias, Ponce de Leon.
Buenos dias. Ah, tourists. You are on your way to Palm Beach, no doubt.
No, Mr. de Leon. We came to see if we couldn't help you find the Fountain of Youth.
Oh, that's very noble of you, but it has already been discovered.
You found it?
Oh, not me, my men. That is them over there playing with blocks. They were grown men when they reached the fountain, and they were very thirsty.
Drank too much?
See, now instead of blowing taps each night, I play Brahms' lullaby. Oh, it's very degrading.
We accepted Ponce's invitation to stay for lunch and sat down to a large bowl of mush.
You care for a bib, senor?
Thank you, no. A napkin will suffice. The luncheon progressed nicely, although I was forced into burping Lieutenant Rodriguez, 3 months of age. We were about to embark on a custard pudding when Ponce noticed that one of his men was missing.
Corporal Gonzalez. He's not in his high chair.
A quick search of the grounds turned up nothing, not even a clue.
Oh, that's not like Gonzalez to go AWOL. He was always a most conscientious soldier. He would not crawl away.
Gee, Mr. Peabody, a little baby like that lost in the Everglades.
Perhaps he was thirsty, and if he was thirsty, he may be heading for the fountain. Quick, Ponce, lead us to the fountain. Gonzalez couldn't stand growing any younger. Ponce de Leon issued orders for his command to remain in their barracks, which is to say he unceremoniously dumped them into a playpen. 5 minutes later, we arrived at the Fountain of Youth.
Look, it's the baby, and he's going to drink.
Corporal Gonzalez, attention! Stand at attention!
But the glass never wavered. Glancing about, I noticed a rattlesnake slumbering blissfully on the limb of a nearby tree. With deft hand, I shook his rattles, taking care not to rouse him. Naturally, the sound of the rattle arrested the attention of Corporal Gonzalez.
Corporal Gonzalez, you are under arrest and hereby confined to your bassinet.
We returned to the clearing and prepared to give Ponce de Leon's soldier a change of uniform. That's when the attack started.
Indians! The Seminole Indians!
Herding the soldiers together, we retreated inside Ponce de Leon's tent.
I knew that sooner or later they would find us. Quick, issue each man a musket.
Musket? They can't even hold a bottle.
What'll we do, Mr. Peabody? We're outnumbered.
Only one thing to do, Sherman. Fight fire with fire. I waited until darkness, then crept slowly out of camp. Then suddenly, I was in the midst of the Seminoles.
Why we not attack 'em in darkness? Why must Indian always wait till dawn?
We take pictures of battle. No got flash bulb for night fighting.
Assured the Seminoles wouldn't attack till daylight, I continued on. Then early the following morning, I rejoined Sherman and Ponce.
The situation is desperate. We are running low on talcum.
Where did you go last night, Mr. Peabody? You sure had me worried.
Forgive me, Sherman, but I had to place the Seminoles in a position like ours.
Senor Peabody, quick! I think the Indians are about to attack.
But instead of attacking, the Seminole chief came into the clearing all alone.
A white flag! They've surrendered!
Again, you're wrong, Sherman. That white flag is a diaper. You see, last night I went to the Fountain of Youth, took a generous supply of the water, and crept into the Seminole camp. While the Indians were sleeping, I spiked their water supply.
But if that is true, then the Indians are...
Babies? Yes. And at that very moment, 4 of the most ferocious braves crawled out of the brush.
White man, I come in peace. I have talcum to trade for diapers.
And so the battle never came off. In fact, Ponce and the Seminole chief became such good friends, they erected the Fountain of Youth Nursery School.
Well, all's well that ends well, Mr. Peabody.
Precisely, Sherman. By the way, what is that you have in your hand?
This? Oh, just an old rusty key I found in the dirt.
Well, congratulations, my boy. You are now a landowner.
Landowner, Mr. Peabody?
Of course, Sherman. You now own one of the Florida Keys.
Say, Mr. Peabody, can we use one of your adventures on our record?
Bullwinkle, that part's all over long ago.
It is. I just got up here to the penthouse, you know.
Just got here.
I had to use the stairs.
Well, why didn't you use the elevator?
'Cause some dirty guy has stopped the elevator between floors and is charging the people $100 to get out.
Impossible. Who could do such a dirty trick?
Allow me to introduce myself. Boris Bedenoff at your service, with my partner in crime, Natasha.
Hello, darlings. If you'll excuse us, we're getting ready to make a record.
Of course, precisely why we are here. Natasha, hand me my balalaiki. I'm Boris.
I'm Natasha.
We're no good mix through and
through.
So, darling, no good mix. We sing this song for you.
We ain't got no scruples when it comes to gaining our ends.
We were single, double, and triple cross, our very closest friends. So come and sing our old school song. Fellow no good mix, sing along. Ya choo, ya ya ya, up with Boris, Natasha. Ya choo, walla walla bing. This is how no good mix sing. Up with Boris, Natasha. Ya choo, walla walla bing. This is how no good mix sing. Hey! Once more from the top. Ya choo, ya cha cha, ya. What happened to the music?
Boris.
I got 3 more choruses to go.
Too late, darling. Music is over.
Why those?
But Boris, we're near the end.
Oh, good.
Good?
Of course. What I say after this is off the record.